guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Alex. And in case you're new here, karibu sana. And have you subscribed to Life with Alex? In case you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And today with me is Sheila. I'm so sure you've seen her on my previous video on YouTube. And today we are here with yet another beautiful conversation with her. So kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Sheila Nayanae. It's Nayanae on Instagram.
Last time I did put the
You did. Good job.
Clap for me.
Go. If you want to chat with me, you can find me on Instagram mostly at It's Nayanae. Yeah, and thank you very much for having me yet again.
I think if I could have a choice, sitaki kuona more than three episodes without having you on this channel. So sijui kama we will start sponsoring you.
Yes.
For you to come here, flight nini kwa sababu wewe kupatikana. I know you and your timings. Lazima tukubukie flight to come to my channel.
Yeah.
Tell them to subscribe. You had
Please
to come all the way from
Mombasa. I have traveled to be here. We know I'll always make time for you, babe, but for them to motivate us, please subscribe so that we can always come and do more videos,
right?
Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed the last video. I really loved it.
I really did enjoy.
Yeah, and I think you guys are gonna love this as well.
Today's topic, oh my god, topic
is
why it's hard to settle in our advanced age.
Yes.
This came about from our previous conversation whereby we were discussing, and she came up with the idea of, one of the things that we are unable to date right now with this big age of ours, it's because sababu of 1, 2, 3 things, and it's not like we should do a video on that.
Yeah.
So I will give you the opportunity. You go first.
Okay.
Yes.
First of all, I'd like to say that this one is so relatable because it's something that we are experiencing. Most of our friends are experiencing. Yes, and again, a disclaimer, this is not based on anyone else. It's just us and maybe our friends and
the experiences we've had.
Yeah. So I think the first point of why it's very hard for us to date at this advanced age is because we are now self-aware.
Oh yeah.
Personally, right now, I know exactly
what you want.
Exactly what I want. I am willing to take down some few things, but there are things that they have to be there. There are things when I'm looking for a person, he has to have certain qualities, and I will not take that. I will not take a no for an answer. Understand? So the fact that I'm very self-aware, I'm sure if I was 24 right now, some things will never matter.
Yeah.
But right now, for example, I really need someone who believes in God. Maybe back then I would be like, tutambadilisha ama whatever. But right now I'm just saying, just at this specific point, I mean, there are many things. This one is just an example, but I feel like the fact that I'm very self-aware right now is a very big thing that is making me we are not married, in short. That is the one reason why you're not married.
True. So if somebody was an atheist, for you it can't work out.
It can't work out.
You are a Christian.
Yeah. It can't work out. It can't work out. My reason is not even because of him. It's because I feel like there's a way I would want to raise my kids.
Yeah.
So if they don't believe in God, how are we going to teach our children about God? I would like them to make that decision for themselves later. Yeah. But see ati amezaliwa akijua that ati there is no God.
There's no God.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think also for me, I think one of the things I am afraid of right now in my age is to lose my relationship with God. It means so much to me. And I can't really, you can't understand, somebody else can't understand. It's a point of whereby I think I know myself and I know who God means to me. I know for me, I'm a Christian and I'm a believer. I believe I'm a true believer, and anything that is contrary to that, I don't think I would be comfortable to do it.
Yeah.
So my first point would be on busy chasing after what matters in life. And to me, what matters currently is my career and money. I want, before maybe deciding to date somebody, I have to be maybe financially at a place whereby I'm comfortable, just in case of anything. I'm not saying this will happen to us, but I am busy. I want to build my brand. I want to build have my own things that I call my own, like even when like I come with, like we meet with my partner, at least I am able to say like, this is something that I came up with, this is something that is mine, this is something that means something to me. Not zile situations whereby you find somebody, he has established himself to such a point whereby where uko na tu ile title, after my final introduction, this is Mr. Who and Who nini, and this is the wife, and the introduction to inadai too from that point, like you don't have something of your own. So I'm working towards my career, getting the money, of course, building my brand as Alex, and by the time napatana na that right person, I'm so sure whoever he will be like proud to even say, this is my beautiful wife, and this and this is what she does.
I agree. I love that. I love the fact that we are all right now you can't be with someone who you're not on the same page, in terms of career and everything, like because you want a future together. So kama hatafuti mtasaidiana aje
kukula yenye wewe mwenyewe
umetafuta every other day mara moja inakubalika, but every other day I think there's some question marks. I love that.
I also love that there's something that Jay-Z said, for you to make it in life, it's not like about one hustler person, it's like both of you have to be hustlers, Kwanza history ya Hustler Nation, as much as people out here see like you have both of you to be like, see ati unachia burden to one person
for the money. Both of you have to be very hungry for the money.
Yes.
Right. Another reason why it's hard to date at this advanced age is because we are already used to our freedom.
Oh yeah.
It's hard. Unaweza maliza 1 week bila kuuliza uko wapi.
Okay, you're a witness to that.
Yes. Watu wengine hapa kuna hawapatangi simu.
I think when my phone rings, I can tell you for free nani ananipigia.
Either your mom.
It's either my mom, it's either my
your
dad,
best
my
friend,
bro, my best friend.
Yes.
So for the so many times we've hung out with you, like you can tell the people who call. Like I don't have like not so many, unless nizi like calls moja maybe job here and there, but
mostly not like from the people of the other gender.
Not really.
I think your fact being used to your freedom, where you can just wake up and go to Maldives without someone asking you why did you leave the country without telling me, is such a sweet feeling. And sometimes although it's a little bit toxic, it's very hard to give it up, because when this other person comes to you, and when you guys come together, now you have to include them in your life
True.
So I think that's one reason where you're just like, I don't think I'm ready.
I think I told you this the last time. If there's one thing that I am so afraid of to give it up when it comes to relationship, is my freedom.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, I think I'm so used to being myself. I'm so used to doing things for myself. Bulb ikifanya nini pale, mi ndo nitafix. I know. See, it's not a good thing. Sometimes I miss that masculine thing, like you know what, I would love my man to call my man and they tell me, you know what babe, I got this, like,
let me tell you, just finish first,
like I would love to call my man and tell them, you know what babe, this and this is happening, Nanyamba, you know what babe, chill, relax, I got this babe.
If there's something that turns me on, a fixer. A man will just come and check something is not penye inafaa kukua and just fix those bulbs and whatever. As much as you can do that for yourself. Me, I love fixers. Mtu akuchukua kakitu anagonga tu anatengeneza pahali. I love that. Anyway, let's go on. You?
Yes, and the other one is paying your own bills. Paying your own bills. Let me tell you, I'm at a point whereby I know from A to Z about my life. It has to be me. If today I want to go to a trip to, let's say, if today I want to go to a trip like somewhere like Zanzibar, I know it's upon me to cater everything about that trip. It's upon me to know how I'm going to pay my bills, my rent, water, electricity, name it, gas, everything from A to Z. It's upon me to know, like I am the one to fix everything for myself. Ni mimi nafaa kununua, you know what, sometimes ni vizuri when somebody comes and tell you, you know what, nimekununua like a sort of a perfume, 15 G's. Mimi sina hata mtu akuniambia surprise, I got you your favorite scent, you know. So paying bills also you kujitegemea, the fact that nimezoea kujitegemea, it becomes so hard for me to even let somebody, even somebody who is willing to do that for you, it becomes so hard for me to let them even in ati wananifanyia na feeling in, I sort of feel guilty kidogo, you know,
indebted,
like
you start feeling like you owe them something.
I owe them something. I'm supposed to compensate for what they are doing, which is something which is quite toxic.
Very toxic.
But paying your own bills,
Hey, like anyway, we all need a hand, by the way, because now, you know, when you're talking about your own bills, I'm also personally used to paying my own bills. But you know, now when someone comes in my life, the first question I ask is, kama nimekuwa nikijifanyia hizi vitu zote, wewe unakuja kudu? You know, you wonder, you start wondering, by the way, what are you going to put on the table? Ama what else are you adding in my life? Because if I can take myself on a date, or pay for a trip for myself, or send my mother money, as in sisemi ati you're supposed to come to our lives and do this, but when you're used to it, it's hard for you to accommodate someone else who's doing it. But let me give you a tip. If you ever meet a lady who is independent, I know you said that hata kama haujamuitisha, do those things regardless. Do those things regardless. Jitole. Mfanyie hiyo kitu specific moja. Don't ask, do you need? We always need, by the way.
But women don't have to ask if they need something.
And it's such a turn on.
They such a turn on.
And
one thing.
That chick is going to reciprocate the love for you in such a way hata wewe mwenyewe hautaamini. So if you find that it's very hard, I know there are very few people in this times we are living in who pay their own bills. But when you come across a person who pays their own bills, just do something for them so that they see, by the way, there's value.
There's value,
yeah.
By the way, also your point yenye umesema mtu amezoea kujilipia bills, then, you know, guys wait until, like, you know, to be told that maybe I need to be taken somewhere for a date. I need to be, like, you love flowers. Imagine getting a guy who, like, buys you flowers, like, anakumbuka every now and then. I know you can buy yourself flowers, right? Yeah. But every now and then anakumbuka, oh, Sheila loves flowers. I'm so sure you're going to appreciate that person, the fact that anakuweka in his mind, like, anakumbuka. It's a form of appreciation.
It doesn't have to be ati monetary, ati nitumie pesa ama whatever, but just do some few things zenye zitafanya akumbuke. Yeah, as in ajue unamfikiria
at some point.
Yeah.
Yes. And my next point would be...
It's supposed to be me.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
so that one. Yeah, I think another point why it's hard to date is single life becomes comfortable. Very comfortable, where because to explain that, you don't want to go through the talking stage again. Ati, what's your favorite color?
Let me tell you, Sheila. Babe,
what's your favorite color?
Let me tell you. Kama kuna kitu nimeshindwa kabisa kufanya, like, I can't even stand. What's your name? How old are you? What do you love to do?
Tell me about yourself.
You know, what do you do for a living?
Because I don't like people who ask what do you do for a living.
Jesus.
And you know, for me, I rarely ask men what do they do for a living unless we are having a one-on-one conversation. But umepata tu na mse online, what do you do for a living? We breathe. That is what we do.
We live for a living,
yes,
you know.
Yes.
And sometimes you wonder, what does it have to do with all of this?
With
also what I'm doing for
because
life.
They want to gauge you and see huyu ndo nataka, na sisi hata huyo mtu atataki kukukatia ati ndo akuoe, nataka kukatia tu for fun,
asitishwe pesa ya sijui nini
ndo ajue. Na ujue, mostly, let me tell you something, those men who ask about those questions, especially mkiwa mnaanzana, question mark, because they already judging.
True.
So kuna already mtu amesema mimi siwezi date dem mwenye afanye job, mimi siwezi date dem mwenye anaishi hapa na hapa, na they already have standards. Yeah. Anyway, so single life becomes very comfortable, whereby venye tu tumesema everything else that is in the list, but I think the top line ni unakuwa comfortable kwa sababu you're comfortable with your own space. Comfortable with your own space, on time, on decisions, and everything about that.
Yeah. Like when I wake up, I don't have to call somebody nimeamka.
Good morning.
Nikiamua kulala 7 ama 12
ni shauri
yangu. Hata kuna mtu na have kuambia good night.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I'm so used to, I love it, so peaceful. Jesus. I can't remember the last time I was so unhappy ati kwa sababu, you know, somebody hasn't communicated. Ati kuna mtu hakuniambia good morning. I can't remember.
So you see why it becomes so comfortable.
Niko na trauma ya kai so nianze relationship all over again, alafu nianze kai sijapigia mtu asubuhi, hajanipigia asubuhi, he's mad, sijui he didn't communicate he was doing this. Kai, when I think about that,
unapata tu pressure.
Wait, chill. Yeah, so I get you. So on my fourth point would be my third point would be people are dating casually in Nairobi. Where Nairobi, one big bedroom.
5 minutes ago nini may happen? 5 minutes ago,
imagine. So this babe of mine tells me, last week was her birthday, by the way. So they were somewhere partying nini. Alafu somebody amemspot kwa Instagram.
Yeah.
Amemspot somewhere akamwambia, aya naona ulifanya birthday na huku niambia. I don't know what I came kuangalia ukiniambia, nikamuuliza hebu nione, I hope your picture ilikuwa inakaa fiti. So akina kunionyesha picha, boom, I know the person,
same man.
Boom. Nikamwambia, wait, how do you know this guy? He's like
ananikatia
ananikatia pia. So tumetoka kuangalia Nairobi. Akina na tumejua Nairobi yule anakupea ndiye ananipea, akikuletea ananiletea, wanakula fea sote tunashare, ogopasa
Nairobi.
That thing has shook me, by the way. You know, ulimjua in a totally different circumstance. Nilikam kujua that guy in a totally different circumstance. And I'm here seated and I'm thinking, wow, yani imagine I don't even have anything to say.
I think for me, I feel like people, my love imeisha utamu. People just meet to shag and maybe have money from men, but the fact that unajua how much love used to be, like enye mtu akikuongelesha unasikia butterflies, it's no longer there. Kuna character development, so imefanya wase you don't care, yani unalala tu na mtu ndo ulale na yeye because you're horny. Like it's not because you're interested in, and that is what breaks my heart. I think that is a very big thing as to why I'm not married right now, because kuna hiyo genuine love when unatafuta na haifiki, unaget,
you know, like kila kitu imekuwa casually, you know, hata ku treat them vizuri inakuwa it's like si lazima. You know, and guys, kwanza most guys nowadays wanataka ati wewe kama tunafiliana na kama unanifeel, hiyo ndio inamata, kama tutajulia vitu mbele, you know, acha ku play hard to get, man. No, we have to, you know, acha ku treat vitu ni kama it's so obvious, you know. Take a step at a time, get to know this person, get to spend time with them. But Nairobi, and no wonder tuko na a very high rate of HIV right now, you know, kwa sababu this thing of Nairobi, everybody is sleeping with everybody.
Nasipendi condoms,
sijui zinanipeanga allergies, sijui zinafanyanga nini. What? I know, it's sad, it's so sad. Sijui, I don't know where Belmpia inafunguliwa wapi
tutafuta huko hivyo nini wajuu. Tena USA.
Sindio?
Ushiona ile meme, I keep saying I'm gonna post it for fun. Ati wa Kenya mkiniona nikidate mzungu kuna mtu akona shida kweli. Juu akimanze
to be honest, I think my life, the way I see things going, I also see myself like maybe dating a white guy. Because sababu I think with white guys, they are straight, like they are straight with you,
and they're over romantic.
They are over romantic, and they are very straight. Like if I'm not feeling you, I'm not feeling you. If I want something casual with you, they will tell you I want something casual with you. Lakini si kama Mwafrika
atakwambia atakuoa kesho, and then the next day utampata na rafiki yako yuko hivyo waki hang out. It's the truth.
Very true. Very true.
Alright, my next point is you're used to not answering to anyone. Kwanza mi personally, I am an alpha female. Nimezoea kufanya everything. I'm a firstborn daughter. So nimezoea kufanya vitu mingi by myself. Unaona, sijazoea ku answer to anyone ama run my decisions by anyone. So sometimes nikifikiria hiyo kitu na ujue men like submissive women. Na sisemi ati we are not submissive or anything, but it's hard to adjust because it's been how many years. Unaona?
Mr. Date over 2019, by the way.
Saidieni.
Serikali. Exactly. I have, by the way, since 2019 I've not dated. And I've become so comfortable in my zone. Mpaka mamangu ananiulizanga, is everything okay? We haven't seen somebody around. Lakini vile kitambo nilikuwa natafuta. Mpaka boyfriend anaenda home na hajaniambia.
But unajua bado hawa watu wako kutafuta ni venye sasa hawezi take bullshit.
Alafu umelewa, there's still one of my boyfriends who still asks me, because like you've gone out there, you haven't found what you're looking for, and me, I haven't found what I'm looking. How about we get a baby and we raise it together? And I'm like, no, me nimekuwa outgrow, imagine. Like, as much as I would love us to, alikuwanga one of those boyfriends who everybody tells me genuinely like alikuwa ananipenda, and I appreciate that. But imagine, I feel like I have outgrown that kanini of me nimemwa outgrown, I maybe ameni outgrow in so many other ways.
Yeah.
All right,
okay, so it's your point.
It's my point. So the fourth one is like childhood traumas.
Oh, interesting.
So, and with childhood traumas, what happens is like we are at our age, we want to overcompensate a lot on what like we didn't have when growing up.
Oh wow. I like it.
Yeah, in the sense that imagine, for example, if you grew up like with a single mom. So, and you have that thing in your mind, like, you know what, when I grow up, I have seen the way my mom have suffered. I don't want to be like a single mom. I want like to have a man in my life who not really like really helps me out, because sababu your mother raised you and you are as good as maybe your mother, ama you have even outdone whatever she did, but you have that thing of, you know what, I don't want like to grow up like maybe now, I don't want my kids to grow up like in a broken home, so I'll have to find this perfect man.
I see.
You know, and then also in society what they perceive of like as a perfect man, you know, like a God-fearing man, you know. So unatafuta all these things like in different people, and you're not even finding, because you don't want to be alone, you don't want to be like the way your mom raised you. Another point would be on traumas also. A very good example, let me admit to it, I have also been a victim of this. Growing up, I'm so sure this is the first time most of you will be hearing about this.
You need some tissues.
It's not something really quite emotional, but growing up, I have grown with an ever there dad. I remember like playtime with my dad. I remember dad taking us like on a Saturday, is like on a Sunday afternoon, dad taking us like without even our mom maybe. Dad like maybe taking us to playgrounds, you know. I have grown with, I keep on saying, I don't know how this one people will take it, but in another life I would marry my dad.
Ah, well, yes.
In another life I haven't seen a man who is as loving, as selfless as my dad.
Yeah, I see.
So, and coming from such a background, I am so sure, like in my age right now, my dad did everything in his power to give me his best.
Yeah.
That one, I am so sure, and I have turned out to be this person I am because of like both of my parents. But now I'm talking, I also have like a relationship with my mom, but now I'm talking the perspective whereby when it comes to dating, you know, my dad is so humble. My dad is the most composed person I have ever seen. I remember even our village, when people needs like decisions and everything, they come to my dad. And my dad is quite approachable in the sense that might you be young, older, he is the kind of person who will give you an ear to listen to. So when I am in fear, when I am in doubt, I run to my dad. So imagining how hard it is with the current things that are going on to, I don't want to compare like at a situation whereby like I want to date a man who is like my dad, because most people, they say that like women look for
dads in a
guy, because I'm not looking for like a dad in a guy, but I would love my man to have those characters that my dad have. You know, he's God-fearing, he's compassionate, he's very kind, he's very loving.
Yeah.
And he has made like a home one of the most comfortable places you could ever run to in case you have an issue.
Yeah. Wow, I love that. Is so deep. That is so deep.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like there's a certain date. I don't know if I talked about it on my previous video, but there's this guy I went on a date with, and I don't think I'm ever gonna forget him.
Okay.
Because he kind of opened my mind in that both of us were raised by two parents, you know.
Yeah.
You were raised by your two parents,
yes.
So I've always known that as a perfect marriage.
Yes.
I've always wanted to have a husband and get kids and whatever, and the same woman, as in I mean the same man I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Yeah.
But that guy asked me a question, because I told him I'm dating for marriage at that time when we were meeting, and then he asked me, and what if you don't get married? Where unajua the rest of the date nilikuwa nafikiria, because I do not know any other life.
I get you.
I do not know any other life, but now life up to where I am at this age, I have come to realize that I need to be open.
Oh yeah, anything is possible.
I need to be open to other things. It's not si shida yangu, sina makosa, na si ati nimejitia. There's nothing wrong that I have done, but I need to be open to the fact that I might not get married.
Yeah, true. And it's okay.
And life goes on. I might get married, things don't work out, I might end up raising the kids. It's not anything that anyone wishes for themselves, but I'm trying to challenge you guys to now, at this age that we are right now, to think about the impossible. And be, so that you don't die when it happens.
Don't get depressed about it.
Umefikisha 40, you're still not getting married. Don't die.
Yeah, true.
Don't think that you're gonna die. Make it
very, very
true. I hope you take that home, you guys.
And also, you being a woman is not defined by the fact that you're going to be married or you're not going to be married.
I love that. Yeah.
You know, so it's more than being a woman. It's more than, you know,
it's above us. Like it's something that will just happen if it has to happen. If that is how the book has been written by the good Lord.
Yeah, true.
Hivyo tu ndivyo itaenda.
Both ways.
Yeah, hivyo tu ndivyo itaenda.
What matters is, are you happy?
Yes.
Are you going to be happy?
Yes. And that's why we need to work. First, we need to work for on our happiness by ourselves. Are we happy as Sheila? Are you happy as Alet?
Yes.
Then the other person anakuja ku enjoy the happiness with us.
Yeah.
See, ati tuna expect that yeye akitu-call ndo na get happy.
True.
Yeah. Anyway, my last point is a lot of toxic marriages out here. Everybody is talking about how toxic their marriage is. Who are our role models? Everyone is talking about every single person I know. Na si ati na throw shade or anything, but a lot of toxic marriages. Hadi unafikiria unaenda kuingia huko unajiuliza,
am I ready?
People are not talking about the good things that are happening in marriages.
True.
People are not talking about how sweet it is when you get to the house in the evening and there's someone who's going to ask you, how was your day?
Babe, did you have like a good day?
People are not talking about how lonely it is to sleep by yourself every single day. People are only talking about the toxic marriages out here. I hate it. People need to start talking about good things that are happening in marriages, so that even us who are looking forward to it, discourage, you know.
Very true.
True. And that's on period.
So I would love to encourage you. There are good marriages out here.
Yeah.
And also I want to encourage myself. And that's why I love people like Murugi Munyi, who are so vocal about, you know, the marriage is good, you know, when you have like maybe the right person.
I love when she talks about how marriages are
good. I so love Murugi when she comes and defends all the married women, you know. It's a choice you did make. Of course there will be the ups and downs, and I love the fact that she doesn't hide about it when they're arguing, you know. Murugi,
but 90% she's talking about how good marriage is,
and such people really do encourage me when it comes to marriage. Also, another couple I'm loving, it's Wanjiru and Ben Psycho. I so love them, because also sometimes, like, I'm a fan of Joyride, a big fan of Joyride.
Me too.
And I love how, like, they don't lie to our face at all. You know, there was a time I think they were this campus tour they were having,
and
they you know, they as real as possible. Let me give you another example. I don't know if you know Julie Karaoke. It's also Julie. Actually, she used to be an ex-Gatanga Girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Will show me.
Yeah. I also love like somebody like Julie Karaoke. So what I am currently trying to do as Alex is like follow the people that I feel they are so positive when it comes to marriage. It's not like it's not like a bed of roses. Like it has like it's up and down, but they are the good times.
Yeah.
80% they say like they are the good times.
Then I'm trying to say that a lot of people need to start talking more of the positive things. Not to say msiongea about the negative things, but talk more of the positive things. And true. Also to wrap it up is, what did I want to say? My God. Oh, there's a meme or a quote that says no matter what people are talking about marriage, I'm gonna try it for myself.
Yeah, for yourself.
Wacha mimi nisemange story baadaye. Wacha nisemange ilikataa, but I'm gonna try it for myself.
Me too. I keep on telling myself, you know what? Everybody else might saying it's not working out, you know nini, but do it for you. Ikikushinda, at least deep within you unajua like you gave it your all. And when you're there in that marriage, give it your all, you know.
Lakini saa mwenye akotoa hapo nje unaangalia naye me, when you marry me there's no you're going. Ukimaliza mapenzi yako tunatumia
yangu tunashare.
Tukitoka si wote tunalamba glucose. You're not living.
Tunapata energy ya kuendelea.
Me, I'm not getting divorced.
Me too. I hope and pray.
We hope and pray.
I'm manifesting.
I'm not going into marriage thinking that there's divorce or separation. Like I am going there thinking, oh my God, it's gonna work.
Yeah, and my last point would be on lifestyle. And by lifestyle, I mean there's a certain sort of lifestyle umejiekea like you want before marriage.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you know, before I get married, I want to have like my own kashamba nime, you know, like kashamba nimenunua, nataka nikuwe na to investment here and there, you know. But by the end of the day, I feel, as you have told me like before, I think this, everything will fall in place when the right time is here, you know. You might have planned in your head in the next 2 years, you know, I want to kuwa before nipate mtoi, before nikuwe nimeoleka nataka kukuwa nimefikisha hapa, but who is
everything
God?
falls into the book has already been written. Our stories have already been written,
so it's beyond us, as
it's
you
beyond
say,
us,
like you know, ni Mungu atajua like in the next 2
having
years.
this conversation today
Before this, you know, Mungu ndo anajua your fate. Mungu ndo anajua in the next 2 years where you're going to be. As much as we would want to, we as human beings, we want to control that, we can't.
We can't.
So everything we leave it like to the Lord. We can only hope for the best.
We can only hope for the best, and the right time is gonna come. There's no pressure. Don't compare yourself with your friends, and don't like you're the only you are your only competition.
Very
so true. Don't have the pressure. There's no right age, there's no wrong age. These are just points of why we are not there yet, why we are not married, but it's our dream. I think the way I know you, babe, I know that it's our dream to have our family of our own and raise
our kids come for sleepover. I send them to yours because tonight it's that time with the day, you know.
Yes. Wow, I loved this topic so much.
You loved it. I also had fun making this video with you, and thank you so much for coming over.
Anytime.
Don't worry, next time you're going to pay for your flight to be here. So yes, guys, and again, I will remind you guys, in case you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Guys, comment, tell me what are those things that
consistency.
Tell me what are some of those things that maybe you feel like in your current age you have the reason as to why you have not been able to achieve such some things, you know. Maybe it's a perception, maybe it's the society, you know society natuambianga, you know, by a right, by this age your career should be somewhere, maybe you should be married, you should be having kids, but no pressure out here, imagine. So tell me in the comment section, like, what are some of those things that you think have led you maybe in your advanced age not to be where you are, where you wanted to be, or where you are. So guys, and until next time, guys, bye.